Hey guys, Josh with Extradition Arms. Thanks for tuning in. So this is going to be an update video on the company and the feedback I've received about the Buffalo Grip. So for those that don't know what the Buffalo Grip, it's going to be a quick spiel here. So the Buffalo Grip is the only featureless grip that's ambidextrous, which means you can hold it from both sides and allows you to hold the rifle with one hand. So just quickly. And I can utilize my thumb to actually use the safety on both sides and use the magazine release. If you install it on both sides, you can use it from both sides. So I can hold the rifle up, shoot it, have a free hand, and stay stable. So I offer that for, and this is a small-handed version, by the way. So this is here's an up-close look. It is 3D printed, so it's not perfect, but it looks good. Right here, this divot means it's a smaller version. If the thumb rest is back, where that is, that means it's a medium to large version. So there's that one, and then there's the AK-47 one. Just a little bit it looks a little bit different, but still the Buffalo Grip. Ambidextrous, 3D printed. This is ABS plastic, so a little bit smoother, a little more shiny. Okay, so let's just get that out of the way. So let's start with the negatives. The feedback I received, the look not too good. People don't like the look of it because it's 3D printed. I can't afford the injection molding. It's like $200,000 for the 4 products that I have. Sorry, that's the way I have to stay, unfortunately. So that's number one. Number two, if you have a washer and you're installing the Buffalo Grip, leave the washer off, just put the bolt in, it'll be just as fine. That's 2. 3, I had two failures from the same customer. He bought the carbon fiber version, and during standard shooting, his broke and snapped off. I'm replacing those. That shouldn't happen. That was just a bad batch. I'm not making an excuse. That's quite literally the nozzle on the 3D printer was bad, and they replaced them, so that should be corrected. And nobody else has reported any other issues. And if you do have that issue, please send it back to me. If you don't have my address, I'll give you the address. Just DM me, email me, thebuffalogrip@gmail.com. I will compensate you and pay you back for the shipping and handling, and replace that thing for you. All right. I already worked that out with the manufacturer. That shouldn't be happening, and we're making it stronger. You know, just in case. All right. So there's that. Now, in terms of uses and proper usage, so I'm gonna warn. I send a disclaimer when I sell the Buffalo Grip, and it says, do not leave it in the sun for long periods of time. I had to be vague about that for a reason. You know, if you leave it in the sun, depending on the heat, and the UV rays can deteriorate the plastic and destroy it. So you got to be careful with it. Don't just leave it lying out in the sun. Any plastic can do that and break. It can melt, and you can warp it. All those things can happen. Please don't do that. I will not replace it if you guys, you know, go off the rails with that. Okay, I'm just, that's gonna be true. So, and also don't use solvents. Don't use any crazy solvents. Now, the final issue is that one person did not receive their package. Unfortunately, I had to be on my end. I started paying for the insurance on every package I send out for USPS because I lost money on that deal, and I had to repay that customer back because he canceled his order. He wasn't not necessarily upset. He registered his weapons, which again I don't recommend. It's too late anyway. Now that if you're watching this video, you're probably too late for that. So you're probably exploring featureless options. Mine is the best featureless option. I promise you that. It is patent pending. Nobody else has it. Just watch my other videos. If you have any further questions, email me. You can direct DM me on the website extraditionarms.com, and I will get back to you ASAP if I'm not working or doing something else or sleeping in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? I'm pretty good at it. I've been fairly good with feedback. So that's it. That's the issues. I replaced that thing and pay for the insurance now and all those things, and I lowered the price because of the look. All right. The company's doing really well. It's my 4th month. I've sold a good amount. I've reached about 510 people on my Instagram, and probably in total over 3,000 people. Please, guys, if you have reviews, if you love your Buffalo Grip, comment, subscribe, like, send it to your friends, get them to shoot it. You know, word of mouth helps me out greatly. I'm you know, I'm a veteran, and my work, you know, I'm part of the Blue Line family. So help support a fellow brother, you know, and get my company off the ground, keep me off the ground. And so just share the information. If you have feedback, the buffalogrip@gmail.com. I would greatly appreciate any comments or anything like that. Just help me out here. So that's kind of where I've been at. So the best news I have is that I am working on another product. It will be utilizing the function of the Buffalo Grip, and it will be one size fits all. So that's the good news. One size fits all. It's going to offer something that nobody else has. I don't have an engineering degree. I have a degree, but thank you, the military. And I thought something that nobody else thought of here in California that's going to piss off a lot of lawmakers. But hopefully you guys enjoy it. It's already in concept stage. And hopefully I'm looking at a partner and investor that will get this thing off the ground and get you an injection molded product, which means it's going to look great, it's going to feel great, and it's going to work great. So thank you for all the support that I've had. Please keep buying. So that helps me fund this next product. And if you want to just give me free money, I'm more power to you. I'll give you my Venmo. Anyways, on an off-topic subject, I will be starting a podcast and a YouTube channel other than this one, talking about controversial subjects. I enjoy talking, as you can probably tell. So I listen to like the Ben Shapiro show, Andrew Klavan show, the Michael Knowles show, Steven Crowder's Louder with Crowder, and I'm a Mug Club member with his. And I watch Joe Rogan's and a bunch of other Peter Schiff's podcasts, for financial advice and stuff. And you listen to what he has to talk about. And I enjoy those things thoroughly. And I want, kind of make my own platform for it too. Talking to normal Joe Schmoes like myself. And if you're interested in doing an interview with me or talking to me, and maybe if you live close in LA County, we can meet up, have some whiskey, have a beer, and talk about something controversial. Maybe it'll piss some people off, maybe not. Hopefully we can get some good feedback behind it. I'm not, as you can tell, I'm a male Hispanic. I was raised in the LA County area, and not the greatest neighborhoods. In fact, my high school, and my middle school were crap. There was always like race riots and there was gang violence and all those things. And so I'm a product of those things, and I have a big opposing view and perspective compared to all my friends and family sometimes. So it's just throwing that out there. I'm a conservative, libertarian kind of person. So I will gladly talk about controversial subjects like drug use and guns and all those things. So if you want to have fun and talk about stuff, and maybe hopefully it's not an argument and it's productive, I think I'm going to call it Spit and Chew. So that's what I'm thinking, because Spit and Chew is a reference to there used to be like parties and like kind of like a bus bench where you can just, not a bus bench, a park bench, so you can just sit there and talk about opposing views and leave with an understanding and perspective. Not necessarily like saying I'm with you now, more like I respect you for that view, and I understand kind of where you got there. I might not necessarily agree with you, but there are that. So if you guys are interested, I think I'm gonna start it. So email me, thebuffalogrip@gmail.com. I would be glad to have a beer with any of my customers or any of you guys, as long as you're not crazy and wild and have something racist to say. I think you can have negative views about other races and stuff like that. Even my own race, I have some negative views on in terms of culture and how we raise people. So it's always it's just feedback. Anyways, thanks guys, appreciate it.